So here we are taking a look at the Xion Freeride series protective jacket. And I've been working with Xion for a long time now, reviewing their stuff, and I really like it. And I have a confession to make. Pretty much almost every time I ride, there's Xion body armor underneath my jacket because I've just had too many falls. I'm older now. It's not easy to get hurt and get up and keep going and make it through the week. So, when riding's so critical to me, or, hanging out with my family, not in a wheelchair, is critical to me too. So I really like, wearing protective gear. And this Freeride series is great because they've kind of just trimmed it down for what you need when you're snowboarding. There are elbow pads here. There's a little side pad here that isn't super necessary, but it's not bad to have. And then a shoulder pad that comes up to about right here. I liked it the older way where this was up here and it kind of went down and around, but it still gets over the AC joint good enough, and it gives you much better range of motion compared to the old one. So, it's a give and take. For most people who haven't had a 5/6 AC separation like I have, and have a tendon from their wrist holding their right shoulder together, this will be fine. But for people like me, I'd probably go to a tailor and have them flip it so it covers more of this AC joint. So if I fall again in that area, it's going to be completely protected, and hopefully it'll help. I have before, and it wasn't anywhere near as hard as the fall that destroyed my shoulder, but it was really good. But you've got these pads here, nothing here, because most of your falls are shoulders, elbows, and wrists. So wrist guards will be good for that. I never wear wrist guards, never even really fallen on my wrist. But you've got a nice back protector that goes all the way from here, all the way down to your lower back. The one thing I'd love to see is a little extra protection right here at the belt line, but I have a longer torso for my size range. All in all, I love this minimalized jacket, and it's going to be the new Good Ride favorite over the old Xion protective gear for two reasons. It's much more suitable for snowboarding, and it's a better price point because you're not paying for that extra D3O body armor, and it's D3O throughout. So when you hit, it doesn't hurt. It's really amazing. Like, small hits are fine, but the big hits are where it really shines. I mean, it's ridiculous how much this absorbs shock. Just last week I fell probably at like 30-40 miles an hour, not super fast, just kind of cruising, and I was trying a new board. I caught an edge. I slipped an edge and I just fell to my back and spun and bounced around down the mountain, and not even a single bruise or mark because I had this on and it hit right about here. So all in all, it's a great thing. My only complaint about this jacket is this elastic right here. I'd rather just see a thumb loop. It can work with, lots of underlayers, because you're usually going to have an underlayer on this. And it's a good fit, it's a good feel, and I really like Xion protective gear, what they're doing, and it's just so low profile. It's a perfect combination of low profile and amazing protection. Really, D3O really does what it says. And over the years of wearing it now, I've had many major falls that have been drastically reduced because of when I hit the D3O. The old days I used to fall and hit that, and then I'd be injured for weeks, sometimes months, or I'd have to get surgery. So pretty stoked that I found Xion, and Xion's been working with us and putting together something that I think will appeal to a wide variety of riders, all looking to not look like they're going to play hockey, looking like they're going to play snowboard, don't want to have to size up in their jacket. When I put this on over my jacket, it's barely noticeable. I don't think you can ever see it when I'm demoing boards and reviewing stuff, and it's just perfect. It's a nice layer of warmth, and especially so an amazing layer for protection, and in all the right places. The only thing I'd like to see is just you know, a little more protection off to the sides here, but that's where the belt is. But I wouldn't mind seeing a little insert right here, because I have a flat butt and kind of a big, wide, flat back, and sometimes I hit on these sides instead of the center there. So I'd love to have something that kind of protects my kidneys and kind of my lower back and the bone on that lower back, because when I hit that, that can hurt like a son of a bitch. But other than that, best protective gear you can get out there, and it's worth the money. It's paid back in dividends for me, hundreds, not hundreds, but many times over.